Well, first episode of Dad's Freaking Beer, talking
Drinking
baseball.
beer. We have some logistics to get through.
Indeed. And by logistics, you mean six-packs.
The six-pack, the mirror with the bald head, and this is a little tight.
That's actually state-of-the-art. I was in the Apple store the other day, and they said, for $350, you can get a mirror that reflects the bald spot and broadcasts it to China.
Yeah.
I passed. I'm waiting for the
God, my hair actually looks kind of thin, too. God, this light. We got to fix the lighting.
We got to fix the lighting.
We got to fix everything.
Clearly, this is our inaugural attempt.
Yes,
but,
yes.
The purpose of this missive, if you will, is, well, we're dads. You've got three. How old are they?
I have three kids. Conrad, 5. Excuse me. Petty, 3, and Millie, who's almost 3 months. Yeah. They say, it's a new thing, rumor around town is that 3 is the cool number now, not 2. So 3 kids is it's the cool way to go. It's like the new in thing. So I'm someone who's promoting having 3 kids.
Zone defense, my
friend.
I think
it completes the family, and it takes care of that empty space at the table.
An empty space in your heart.
Yeah.
Because why get 2 of them to bed and have a free night when you can?
Oh, God, absolutely. It's like if you went to a store and they said you could have 3 steaks for the price of 1, or 2 steaks for the price of 1. You're gonna get 3. I have no idea how that makes any sense.
Of course, you get a little doggy bag. You bring it home.
Oh, God.
Give it out on Halloween.
But no, once the kid gets to a point where they're have enough weight on them where they could sleep throughout the night, it's a breeze.
Which
we actually, my wife and I fight for the baby, so we have to deal with our older 2 kids. So I'd rather be on the yoga ball with the baby, or on the rocking chair with the baby, just sitting there, watching her, letting her sleep and reading and relaxing. Sure. Or do I become a referee between my 2 older children who are fighting?
I could see that. Yeah. I could see that. It's the devil, And,
yeah.
Well, you certainly have time on your hands. Being a Red Sox fan, your off season is brutally quiet.
It's been very quiet. I think our only questions are obviously Eovaldi. I think he proved that he could obviously pitch in the biggest stage. Mm-hmm. He came out. He came out on short notice. He came out, I think, a couple days in a row. I can't remember. Did he come out a couple days in a row?
I believe he pitched, and then a day or 2 later, he started.
He did several innings. Yeah. Then he came out and he pitched like a huge. Yes, exactly. I have to get those stats out.
Which in his walk year, his agent must have paid him. But
gosh,
hats off.
Well, they're saying,
as a Yankee fan, I have to say,
they're saying 4 years. They're thinking 4 years, maybe $70 million for him, around there. I know. I think he's
a lot
huge.
Of suitors.
Joe Kelly wants to come back. Eovaldi, Houston Astros want him bad.
Yeah, and I think he's from Houston.
Is he from Houston?
He's from Texas.
That's right. He's from Texas.
And Texans love their Texans.
That's right, because he was. That came up during the series against Houston. Yes. So that's all we have. I'm for Edwin Diaz. I think, obviously everyone is. Why wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
I think we don't have the best pieces to trade for him, but we have stuff, and we have money. I mean, it's all about taking Cano's contract, it sounds like.
Yeah. Can you imagine Cano as a Red Sox?
I could see Cano going back to the Yankees.
So I have some thoughts on that. I was very against it. Not in the way some people are. Some people are saying, "Oh, Robinson Cano, he disrespected us." It's like, no. You cannot blame him.
Cano did?
Yeah.
Why did Cano disrespect?
I don't think he did. I mean, if you were 32
you mean
because
he went to Seattle?
So 32
Who offered more money?
He got 10 years of like 250, 256, somewhere in there. And I think the Yankees came in a little short. But anyway, some people don't want him back because they said, he said, no, the Yankees didn't respect me on the way out. Something to that effect.
Well, so you don't know what the total money was?
It was substantially less. Not substantially less. It was less. It was maybe 25.
I mean, to I don't know, complain about that. I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, he's got to go where...
You got to go. And there was the whole Jay-Z thing. Remember that?
Yes, that's right. Is he still doing that? Did he stop? I thought he stopped.
I feel like he's got bigger things going on.
Yeah, anyways, that's a different subject. But
so, if you told me that, okay, we'll bring in Cano, we'll lower his annual value pay to something more commensurate with what you'd actually want on the market now, which is probably between $8 and $15 million a year.
Okay.
And, you take Ellsbury, and maybe you take one of our prospects that
I saw that Ellsbury for, yeah.
And it's so funny. This is our Yankee
for, what was it, Ellsbury for who?
Well, the original idea was Ellsbury and Cano with some, and then the Yankees wanted more money taken off Cano's contract to do that. But here's the thing. It's such wishful thinking on our part because Ellsbury's from Oregon, stone's throw from Seattle. They train in Arizona. He has a house in Arizona. So there's all this idea. Maybe he'll waive his no-trade clause to go back home. At the end of the day, though, I think they just got to work out a deal that makes sense. I would take Cano if you could get the value, the dollars in the right place.
Where's he going to play Cano?
So he could play it at first. Split with Voit because he played some first last year.
I thought you guys were going after the Arizona guy.
Goldie.
Yeah.
Supposedly. There's talk of that. It's funny. Today I read conflicting reports.
That would be huge.
I would love it. It's
30-something homers, 100
1 year, though. If you're going to do it.
Who? 1 year? Why would it be only 1 year? Oh, he has 1 year left.
1 year left. So you don't want to give up Florial or someone of that ilk.
I thought that was going to be Gray for him.
Right?
Or no?
If they could get him for a modest set of prospects, not their best prospect. Well, they were interested in Sheffield, but Sheffield wasn't enough.
Yes, that's right.
So then they went and got Paxton, which that's great. He has some injury issues, but you're talking about weapons here. You're talking about guys you can manage, and come playoff time, you want to deploy them.
So Sonny Gray. Okay, they did not include in the Mariners trade for Paxton.
Right.
David Robinson. Okay, got it. Okay. That's what it was with him. Okay.
So, I mean, here's the thing. I think, to be honest with you, we can both laugh at this. Mets, go ahead. Bring in Cano.
Mets Cano?
There's a lot of rumors around that.
Why would the Mets want Cano?
I don't know, but...
What's Cano hitting right now? I thought he was slumping the past couple of years.
Well, here's the thing.
Or it's because he's in Seattle and nobody talks about it.
He's been hitting. He's been hitting, but he's 36. He's got 5 years left.
He has 5 years left on his contract. He's 36.
And I think he's got $120 million.
My God.
So that's a lot. He's basically, it's coming out to about $24 million a year over the next 5 years.
Here it is.
And so teams are there it is. So
where is it? Batting average, 303. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think he had like 10 home runs.
No, wait, hold on.
But he did lose
303.
80 games suspension. Oh.
10 home runs, 50.
That's the other thing.
He was suspended.
So here's the other thing.
Yes.
If he gets...
He did 10 homers, 50 RBIs.
He was solid.
So he was on pace for 100, and 303.
Which, at Safeco is
fine. He did 97 and 23 last year. Okay.
Right. But here's the
280.
thing. If he gets suspended again, he's out for the year.
Yeah. No,
but,
I forgot about that. That's
I think if that happens, it'll only be because it was so worth their while to get Diaz.
I can't believe Cano's back in the mix of they want to get rid of him. What are you going to do?
It is what it is.
But
now here's my question for you. Corbin doing the circuit. He was at Philly yesterday. He went to Washington today.
I thought, or Yankees is tomorrow.
And he's doing Yankees tomorrow. So here's my take. I think the Yankees...
We can't get Corbin.
They want him. The Yankees,
not the Red Sox, Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Yankees won him. And the Yankees, and he wants the Yankees. I think the issue is Yankees would
he
like
was
to 5 years.
Lifelong Yankees fan.
Lifelong. Like came out of the womb and pinstripes.
How annoying.
How's that for an
God, that's brutal. Ugh.
I know, right?
So he went, this past season, went 11-7, 3.15 ERA in 33 starts. Worked 200 innings. Fan 246.
Very efficient.
Got other pitches back in the mix. Slider to help himself out. Okay.
Yeah. And his slider is, I think, coveted. It's one of the best sliders in the game.
Yeah.
And I heard today the Yankees have this sort of philosophy. And not that they're against fastballs, but they do like these pitchers that have phenomenal secondary stuff.
Yeah.
These are teams that just hit fastballs really well. So but here's the thing. They, I think, would like him at 5 years.
Well, he's how old now? He's
29.
29. Is he 29? I think it was
the Phillies, they're saying, would be up for paying him for 6
Phillies
years.
are desperate. They got a little taste of almost getting there, but then they think the Braves, obviously.
Oh, they took care of business.
Yeah, but Phillies were in it till what, maybe 2/3 of the season, and they were out of it. But they got close. They felt it.
They want to spend. They've got television revenue.
Well, that's what we need to. I need to get the how much they spent or what they have left for money, because I know, like for instance, the Red Sox, they went way above everyone last year, and they got crushed with the luxury tax.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Corbin, I like a lot. I think he'd be great for you guys. He's a big guy as well. 6'3", 6'4". I think he's like 240 pounds or something like that. Big guy.
Little tilt off the plane.
Well, who's your number one? Who is the number one?
You have to say Severino if he solves.
Severino, of course.
If he solves this tipping issue, but even in a vacuum, Severino.
Yeah, Severino. So Corbin would be huge.
That'd be huge, and you got.
And then you'd have CC Sabathia, Paxton. CC Sabathia would be 4 or 5.
And Tanaka's still
you
solid.
Still Tanaka. How long do you have Tanaka for? Is he next year? That's it. I feel like he's been there forever.
He has been. It does.
Or they just re-signed him.
And more than that, he's had like kind of an iffy wing forever. I mean, with this but
he gets through it, man. That's not a bad. I'll tell you what. If you guys get Corbin, that's big.
It's solid.
Now I don't.
They have to solve the bullpen though, because they're maybe losing Britton and Robertson. So that's why the Diaz is interesting.
For me, Paxton. He's a big guy as well. Okay,
big Maple.
6'4". Yeah. So for me, for Paxton, I don't know. I think he did. He hasn't broken more than 160. He got over 160 innings once. Before that,
right,
it was like 100, 150, 1 something. So he hasn't pitched a ton.
He's been building up.
He's been building
some
up.
Injury concerns.
I don't know. I don't know about Paxton. I think it's going to go either way. I don't know what his makeup is. I don't know. Is he someone who could handle New York? I have no idea.
That's the one thing I think they're optimistic about. He seems like a warrior. I mean, this guy had an eagle land on his shoulder at a game.
Really?
And he was unfazed.
Oh, is it planned?
Yeah.
It had to be planned. Come on.
It must have been.
Don't make him like he's did that amazing. He didn't even pitch for you guys.
As planned as that bloody
eagle land on him. He asked if he's going to be able to handle the New York media because of the eagle. I like that. I would love to see a video of that eagle landing.
I'd love to see the Philadelphia Eagles land.
Yeah. God, that's a sore
too
subject.
soon.
Eagles. I'm still upset about last year with the Super Bowl. Anyways, so that I think you guys. I think if you get Corbin, I don't know. That's huge. Because who does Corbin basically takes? Whose spot does he take over?
Hap.
Yeah, I mean Hap.
Who did you guys some favors in that playoff game?
Yeah.
But in fairness, was phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, come on. He was great who was 36 years old, he came to the Yankees. I mean, he was unbelievable last 11 games. Those 11 games, he was amazing.
It's crazy. Well, let's break, and when we come back, we'll look into some bigger fish.
Yes.